everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? I hope you are all having an amazing day. It is extremely hot here in New York City, but I'm here and I'm really trying to weather the storm. Not a rainstorm this time, but a heat storm. Now, we're going to be talking about skin irregularities today. I noticed that a lot of you have been sending emails, like a lot of emails, and most of this is based around skin irregularities. So, that is what we're going to be addressing today. And if you are a little confused about skin irregularity and what it really is, it's just a nicer way of saying that you have a lot of small bumps, and you also have large pores, and it also means that you might have a little roughness or a few scars on your face. So skin irregularity is simple: small bumps, large pores, and spots and blemishes on your skin. So we are going to be talking about how we can actually get rid of all those minor skin situation and get clear, beautiful skin. Now, skin irregularity does not affect only a teenager per se. A lot of people think when you use that word, it's all about acne-prone skin. But in all fairness, it is not only about acne-prone skin, because it doesn't matter what age you are. You will find that from time to time, you tend to get pimples on your skin. Sometimes you have pimples that there's no opening to it. It's really under the skin. And we're going to talk about those kind of pimples later on the show. We're going to touch a little bit on acne, not too deep. I don't really have much, younger people watching this show. But we're going to talk about spots and blemishes on the skin, large pores, and that's what affects most of us when we tend to get older. I'm going to tell you things that you can use that you really have to go to the store and buy, and I'm also going to give you the natural alternative to most of what we're going to talk about. So if you're new and you're just joining us, a warm welcome to you. Feel free to comment and share your opinions and keep it clean. It's a family show, really clean. We tend to keep it and follow YouTube rules and regulation over here. If you have a question about skin irregularity, feel free to ask. Also, if you're using something on your skin and you are seeing great results, feel free to share it with us. Now, we're going to take the first couple of minutes to welcome our moderator of the show, Lucy. And Lucy, thank you for always being here, even when I don't, call as I should to confirm the show and stuff like that. But hopefully, guys, we're going to get things back up and running the way it should be going starting this week. Some of you might not know that I was a little MIA, things, I have family situation that was going on. So that's what was keeping me away, even though I might be posting a video or so, but I wasn't really physically hands-on on the channel. And for those of you members, I haven't seen any of them on today as yet. Oh yes, we do have a bit of a member. We have Jason, we have Jill, and Magdalene. Thank you guys for just staying and hanging on in there, even though you weren't getting the full benefit of being a member on the channel. All right, guys, so now that we get that out of the way, let us talk about skin irregularity. Now, your skin, on a whole, skin, guys, I have my little fan going here, but I turned it off because I used it the other day for a show, and not a YouTube show here, but the wavelength was causing a little bit of a confusion, so they couldn't hear me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on, and if it's giving problem or you guys not hearing me clearly, then I'm going to turn it back off. So just let me know if it's causing a problem. It's really hot inside here. I'm under a whole set of lights, like really a lot of lights. So I'm going to turn it away like this. And if the sound is a little bubbly, please comment, guys. All right, so let's move on. Your skin is supposed to be smooth and even and soft and supple. However, this is not so for most of us. We tend to have our skin looking rough. Some people tend to have a whole lot of small holes. Some people tend to have a lot of pimples going on their skin. Now, what is the cause of this? The cause of this could be from any situation. Everyone's skin is different, and everyone experiences different issues with their skin, but some are very common. Now, when it comes on to the pimples on the skin, most time that is due to clogged pores. So most people that have a bit of a, I'm going to use the word skin irregularity a little bit in the show, guys, because since it's a topic, we want to make sure that we're following trend, but I'm going to just break it down and just say it as it is: bumps on your face. Okay, now when it comes on to the bumps, most people that have a lot of these fine bumps on their skin will eventually have large pores, meaning the little fine holes that is extra obvious. Remember, this entire skin is filled with pores. However, they're not visible to the naked eye. When they become visible is when the pores are clogged with grease and dirt and oil from the skin. And that also causes the skin to create blackheads and whiteheads. And we also that causes the skin also to get infected. Like when you pick the blackhead or the whitehead or the little bumps, then it become pussy, and that is when bacteria step in, and you find that you get the acne prone skin. So definitely one lead to the other. However, not everyone that have bumps, small bumps on their face will have acne, or not everyone with acne will start out with certain kind of a small bump on the face. All right, guys. So there are three common types of skin irregularity, and the first one is called milia. Milia, and what is milia? I'm just giving you the correct things to begin with before we dive in. Okay, I know sometimes when I get to this stage, some people don't like to hear it, but just listen really quick. Let me just breeze through it. Milia is the small bumps, okay? And then the second common one is the pores, the large pores that I was just talking about. And the third is the roughness on the skin, or scrapes and spots and blemishes that might be due from acne. Now, how do we get rid of textured skin? To start with, guys, and that's something that I preach on this channel all the time, you have to wash your face. It always comes back. It doesn't matter what topic I chose to share with you guys, it always comes back to the foundation of washing your face. And for those of you who wear makeup, do not go to sleep with the makeup on your face. Get the makeup off your face, okay? And also make sure to clean the areas around your eyes. Get rid of that eyeliner before you go to sleep. Cleanse your face. Now, when you have textured skin, you're going to take a special step for cleansing your face. You're going to remove the makeup, and I would suggest that you remove the makeup with an oil-based makeup remover. Once you remove your makeup, I start from makeup, guys. I know some of you might not wear makeup, but some do, so we start from the makeup. Once you remove your makeup, that is not all. You're then going to wash your face. And you're going to wash your face with a good facial cleanser. If you have like acne prone skin and all of that, you are going to find a cleanser that is geared towards acne prone skin. But you're going to make sure to cleanse your face at least twice per day. If you're the type of person that do not like to wash your face twice per day, make sure that you use some of those wipes, those facial wipes, and wipe your face at least once a day wash and once a day with the wipe, but it have to be at least two. And this goes for everyone. Even if now you're looking at your skin and you're seeing your skin looking amazing from using some of my natural products, guys, you still have to wash your face. But there's something that is going to come in the end of this live chat to let you guys know that going natural, using natural products or natural remedies on your skin is really a plus when it comes on to textured skin. But we're going to get into that a little later, and you're going to learn. If you have any questions so far, please feel free to comment and ask your question right away. Now, after you wash your face, guys, you're always gonna make sure to pat dry the skin. I'm scrolling to see if there's any comment. Maya. Okay, all right. So, Sharon Tori, give Chichi a thumbs up for of course, she's wonderful. Thank you so much, Julia Anderson. Line on your face. Yes, skin texture also comes with small lines on the face, which is actually called wrinkles and fine lines. Guys, if my sound or my volume is sounding a little wavy, please let me know. Brittany C, does any of this apply to dark spots? Yes. Dark spots and blemishes fall under skin irregularity. And Latrina 45, perfect topic. I have small bump, large pores, and dark spot. So you definitely have to hang on in there for all the tips that we're going to share today. Wendy, Maxine, Elliot, hello everyone from Las Vegas. And how are you guys doing out there in Las Vegas? Probably very, very hot. Ziaton, Zaito, or Tune, Ziatun. I have spot left on my skin after pimples, and definitely I actually gonna address all of that skin irregularity too. And we also have Brenda. Um Good evening. Love your show and love you too. Love you right back. Brenda. Margaret. Chichi, have you ever used a pumpkin seed oil? Just saw it at a local store. I actually have pumpkin seed oil here. And yes, I have. I actually like using it too. So if you want me to, make a video on it, I definitely will. All right, guys. So now that you wash your face, what else to get rid of? Let's break this down, guys. I am actually talking about skin irregularity, but I'm actually going to give you a skincare routine in the process. So that is why I'm starting from cleansing the skin, and we're going to go all the way to moisturizer and facial massage. Okay, so in order, you're learning how to get rid of skin irregularity, but we are also showing you step by step in the form of a skincare routine. And that's the reason why we have the topic like that today. All right, so the next step after cleansing your skin is to exfoliate. And I'm sure you guys hear me talking about exfoliating the skin so often on this channel. And that is for a reason. We are exfoliating the skin because the skin do have a lot of grease and dirt on it that we need to get off before it causes our skin to look, uneven, before it causes our skin to get those pimples, forehead pimples, side of the face pimples, and also before it causes our skin to have dark spots and blemishes from squeezing those pimples that we get on the skin. Now, how do you exfoliate? You can choose to practice to exfoliate your skin with your regular exfoliator, your homemade exfoliator, or to begin, if you really, really want a good start, you can do a chemical peel. Now, that's natural, it's not. No, listen, guys, listen up, okay? If you have the funds, because I wasn't going to just tell you guys, go do a chemical peel without breaking it down for you. If you have the funds, and you can afford to go and get a professional chemical peel, you can go ahead and do that. If you don't have the fund and you can afford to buy a chemical peel solution in a bottle, then feel free to do so. Very, very important. Get yourself a good chemical peel. Now, if you are a constant watcher of my channel, you are not going to go out there and you don't have the fun. You just want something that you can whip up in your kitchen to use as the form of a chemical peel. Here it comes, guys. I'm going to give you one recipe really, really quick. Homemade chemical peel. All easy, 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 easy. We are going to be using some aspirin. And the reason for aspirin is because it contains salicylic acid, and that is what is going to help to get rid of the surface of the skin, all that dead skin cell, the first layer of the skin. But now, what are we going to do with this aspirin? Are we going to just take it? No, we're not taking anything. We're using everything topically on the skin. You're going to get some aspirin, at least 2 aspirin, and you're going to soak it in some water, preferably a little warm water. Let it soak, let it just blend right out, get rid of all the granules, stir it that there's no aspirin at the bottom. When you're done with that, you are going to get 2 tablespoons of yogurt. And we're using the yogurt because it also contains another acid that is going to help to get our skin looking clean and clear. And that yogurt contains lactic acid. So now we're getting the salicylic acid from the aspirin, which a portion of the aspirin is made from natural salicylic acid, which I won't get into all of that aspirin compound, but just know that we're using the aspirin as the salicylic acid in this. We're adding the yogurt, which contains lactic acid. So we are mixing both together. Now, when you mix the 2 together, guys, let me see if I think I have yes, the third ingredient, yes. So when you mix the 2 together, you're going to completely blend the aspirin liquid in the yogurt. And then guess what? One of my favorite things is lemon or lime. So if you don't have lemon and you have lime, why are we using lemon and lime? We're using it because of the citric acid. So here we're making a chemical peel at home, and this contains 3 acid that you can use on your face to clear the skin and actually give yourself a natural homemade chemical peel. How much lemon you're gonna use? Personally, for me, I like to use at least a teaspoon, but I also like to add the lemon zest to it. Okay, so you're gonna put about a half a teaspoon of lemon zest and a teaspoon of lemon juice. Now, if you have a very, very rough skin and you have normal skin, you can up the lemon juice or the lime juice. No lemon, no lime, a good substitute is grapefruit. As a matter of fact, apart from the lemon and the and lime, the next best fruit to mix with these 2 ingredients is grapefruit. Okay, so you mix yogurt, aspirin, and lemon juice together. Apply it to clean skin now, guys. Apply it to clean skin, and you let it sit on your skin for at least 30 minutes. Now, what I like to do, I like to rub it on my skin first, just like I'm scrubbing my skin with it. And then I let it sit on my face. I put a second layer on, let it sit 15 minutes in it on my skin. I do another rubbing again, let it sit, and then at the end of the 30 minutes, I just take my hands and I just exfoliate, and rinse off. There you will have a natural homemade chemical peel. Will it work just like your professional chemical peel? You're not going to get that of a peel where you start to look purple. No, guys, you don't look purple when you do a chemical peel. Some people do have a little redness going on their skin. However, if you use this 3 times a week just for 2 weeks at a time, so if you use it 3 times a week just for 2 weeks, you're almost, and this is no joke, you can try it, almost gonna have your face looking as if you get a natural chemical peel in your at your facial spa somewhere like that. So after the 2 weeks, you're gonna let it rest. You don't need to do this more than at least once or so a month, depending on your skin. Okay, so there you have your natural homemade chemical peel. Now, once you do that, then you're gonna keep, your skincare routine like I'm showing here with you. So you're gonna exfoliate. So we're back to exfoliating the skin now, guys. So you're gonna exfoliate your skin on a regular. After you get your peel, on a regular 2 to 3 times per week, exfoliate your skin. If you have any question, especially with our natural homemade chemical peel recipe, feel free to comment and ask it right now. Okay, all right, so let me scroll and see if there's any question. Carla, whenever you do a video and we doesn't have the oil, can you give us a substitute oil to use, and also let us know if to store in your refrigerator or no you do not mention in some video but some you do. Okay, so you're saying some video I do and some I don't. All right, so I definitely will start to talk about whether or not I tried. If I forget, put it in the video. I just forget, but most time but it's always at the end of the video. So when you watch the video, especially my videos, guys, when you watch the video, it's always good to watch to the end of the video, because I don't start out my videos by talking about, like, my merchandise, like, follow, subscribe. I always do that at the end of the videos. So if you want information, you watch to the end of the video. In most cases, it might be at the end of the video. And also, guys, you can actually pause the video. If it's 10 minutes, you can watch 5 minutes of the video, pause it, and then you come back and watch the other 5 minutes of the video. But support your girl by watching the full length of the video. All right, so we are taking question now. Lines above the upper lip, and that's from Sharon. Almenta, does you have that chemical peel in your? No, I do have a chemical peel using aspirin. There's a very old video. I'm not even sure if Lucy could find it. It's over 1,000 video, but it's a very, very old video. But I probably will make a new one for you guys coming up soon. As a matter of fact, this week I'll try to make a new one using the same recipe, and I probably will add a second one very soon. All right, guys. So why are you exfoliating? You're removing dead skin cells. Wow, why this never happened? You're removing dead skin cells from the surface of your skin so that it doesn't turn into clogged pores. Sorry, guys. My throat just do a little dive on. All right, so we are moving on from exfoliating. We're still talking about the best way to get rid of skin irregularity and how you could actually do a skincare routine, practice a skincare routine that will help you to get smooth, clear looking skin. So the first thing we talk about, if you're just joining, that is we talk about washing your face, cleansing your face, and how to cleanse the face. And we also talk about exfoliating the skin to get rid of grease and dirt from your face so that your skin will breathe a bit of fresh air. All right, so moving on. Sebum production on the skin. When you get textured skin, guys, a lot of you tend to have oily skin. Most people that have a lot of small bumps on their face do have oily skin. Why do you have oily skin? You have oily skin because you are producing more sebum than your skin actually needs, and that's create the oiliness. Your skin do need oil, but it don't need excess. Excess oil is what is going to come out on the skin, leave that greasy look on the skin. How do you get rid of that, and why do you need to get rid of it? You need to get rid of it because that is going to help to clog pores. When dirt land on your skin, what happened? The dirt stay, it roll up in that oil, form that ball, and go right into the pores. When that goes into the pores, there you're gonna get your pores looking open, and you're also gonna notice the blackhead form. That blackhead in your skin, the skin doesn't make that. That is from the dead skin or dry, flaky skin, and that goes into the pores and sit there in that oil and form that blackhead. So you're gonna take care of your oily skin to get rid of skin texture. What do you need to do this? You gotta exfoliate your skin, as I just mentioned, and you gotta use a facial oil. Now you're telling me to put oil on my skin, and I already have oily skin. Yes, you are putting oil on the skin so that to slow the oil production down. Okay, it's like fighting fire with fire. When you apply oil on the skin, it actually tricks the skin in thinking that it already have enough oil, so it don't need to make more. So you practice to use a oil on the skin to stop oily skin. I suggest, however, that you use a light oil. A good oil to use on the skin is grapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil contains vitamin E. I'm also going to tell you guys that for textured skin, those small bumps, the best oil to use is actually castor oil. But we're going to get into that a little later, why this castor oil is the best oil for skin irregularity. Okay, so question, 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 question. Any question, go ahead and ask it right now. Magdalene, thank you for that. And Latrina 45. I haven't seen you use collagen powder. Okay, we're talking about collagen, and collagen is another thing that we're going to talk about a little more on the show, because I'm going to tell you guys that for textured skin you need vitamin C. I think I might be going a little too slow today with all the notes I have here. It's 25 minutes into it. I don't want to rush, but I really want to get this across the right way. All right, so yes, collagen powder. I do use collagen powder. I am yet, and I actually have it on each channel. I think I probably should make a video on this. But if you watch a few older Sunday shows, you will hear me talk a lot about collagen powder and boosting collagen and all of that stuff. You can actually use a collagen powder, but okay, we'll talk about the collagen. But I do use the collagen powder. Let me not stray from the topic. All right. So does this help with ingrown hair as well? Oh yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. For those of you ladies with hair on the chin or hair in places that you really don't want it to, and when you shave or you tweeze or you top whatever, and you find that you get all the bumps, not straight from the topic, guys. Exfoliating is amazing, okay? Exfoliating is amazing. As a matter of fact, guys, if you had a little bit of a tea tree oil on your skin and or in whatever you're using to exfoliate your chin hair, it's gonna help. Okay, it's gonna help. Or here, wherever you're exfoliating it from, getting rid of it from, it's gonna help tremendously. All right, can you use vitamin E oil alone on your face? Using vitamin E oil on your face, yes. However, if you're going to use it alone on your face, I would suggest that you pass no more than 5,000 IU. 5,000 IU, I think, is really good. It's not too thick. Anything above that, I would suggest that you add a carrier oil to it. So when you have your vitamin E oil, take a look at it and make sure that it's not above 5,000 IU. Above 5,000 IU, do not use it directly on your face. Mix it with some grapeseed oil or some olive oil or some almond oil or any oil that you have. All right, so we are moving on. How often, Alex, how often should you wash your face to remove the dirt after a workout, after getting off the dirty subway? And that is actually a very, very, very good question. Now, I still suggest that you wash your face twice per day. Now, how often during the time you're washing your face, okay? Like for me, when I'm washing my face, I wear makeup. So I would get rid of all the grease and dirt from my face with oil. I like to use coconut oil to clear my skin from makeup. So when I take that off, then I would use a facial wash and I would wash my face. I do know sometimes I overdo it, but I still, wash. And that's probably like about a minute or two I spend washing my face. After I wash my face, I like to use a facial, not an estrogen, more like a micellar water, and just remove the extra dirt from my face. I do that because I don't want to have my pores clogging since I do wear makeup. Now, when I take off use micellar water and leave my face air dry, then I will move on to my facial toner. Okay, but twice a day is good. There's nothing that you're gonna be doing that you need to wash your face more. However, if you're home, like I'm home today, and if I wasn't like doing this show, I probably would wash my face 3 times already because it's hot. And when it's hot, I just like to cool down, and I use water to cool down myself. So to each his own, but at least twice a week. But when you when I take the subway, okay, When I take the subway, as soon as I get home, I'm not straight from the topic, guys. It's a live show, and sometimes we get distracted. I know for some people watching the show after we'll be like, oh, but anyway, when I take the subway, as soon as I get in, I'm in the shower, strip everything off, throw that in the wash, and I'm in the shower. I don't play when I take the subway. And this is way before COVID, way. Thank you, Golden Brooks, for donating $4 to our show. Now, if you are watching and you want to contribute something to the show, like you want to see me buy some collagen, this is a joke. No, it's not really a joke, but I'm just saying. Then you could, hit that dollar sign down there and contribute something to the show. So that's how you help out the show. And we use all of that proceeding to buy other stuff that we might need to share with you on the show. All right, guys. So we are moving on. So we were at exfoliating the skin. Now, guys, I am going to tell you guys a little bit about some acid because I see the time going. We have alpha hydroxy acid, we have a beta hydroxy acid, and we also have a salicylic acid, we have lactic acid, we have citrus acid. All these acids are amazing for your skin. However, they are used for different purposes on the skin. When it comes on to alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxy acid, both of those acids will help textured skin. Okay, I know you guys don't like to hear about all of these acid that I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do for you, I make sure I write it so that I don't get going off and talking about things you guys don't like to hear when you hear these kind of words. But anyway, when it comes on to alpha hydroxy acid will not penetrate the skin. And alpha hydroxy acid, as a matter of fact, is normally water based. Now you're watching a natural show, so you're gonna ask me, how can we get this alpha hydroxy acid without actually going out to buy something? So we are gonna get there. Let me see where I put my notes for you guys, because I don't want to confuse. See, I can't use notes. I really can't use notes. I probably should just keep talking from, because no, look at me searching through my notes, guys, because I'm not used to that. I'm just used to just, telling you guys things as is and getting it out without the notes. Anyway, alpha hydroxy acid is water-based and beta hydroxy acid is oil-based. Now, when you have textured skin, it's good to use a beta hydroxy acid on your skin because this is what is going to penetrate the skin. This is what is going to go right through the epidermis of the skin. Sorry, guys, for those of you who don't like that. But yes, the oil base is going to penetrate deep into the skin. And one of the reasons why, especially me, one of the reasons why I use so much oil on my skin, because that's what penetrates the skin, okay? The water-based product is not going to penetrate your skin as good as the oil base. Now, for oily skin people with your blackheads and your large pores, get a good beta hydroxy acid and use on the skin. I have the natural alternative for you guys, but you also can buy it in the store, especially when your skin is looking really, really off. And when it comes on to alpha hydroxy acid, I also have the natural alternative for you guys. But you can go out there and you can get it and you can buy it on your skin. Why I'm doing this, guys, is because a lot of people are saying I don't give, no recommendation for store-bought products. So I am doing that now for you. So I'm giving you both the store-bought and both the natural form. All right. So how do you get alpha hydroxy acid? You have papaya, you have milk, you have lemon, and you have tomato. Now listen what I said. Natural alternative to the store-bought alpha hydroxy acid is papaya, milk, and these I picked out because these are the ones that I prefer, and I know these work more than any of the other fruits. And we also have lemon, tomato, and grapefruit. Now, if you watch my channel a lot, you would already know that I use these ingredients in so many of my natural remedies. So when you use these natural products on your skin, you are actually giving your skin that dose of alpha hydroxy acid that you need to prevent the textured skin. But you're not only going to just apply these things to the skin, you need to exfoliate, like I just mentioned to you, the skin so that it could absorb these natural products. Okay, papaya. I don't even have to give you a recipe with papaya because there's many papaya recipe on my channel. However, guys, you can actually blend some papaya and you can add a little milk to it. So you're mixing the papaya with a little bit of the milk, splash it on your face at home, face and neck and décolleté, and that is your natural alpha hydroxy acid, the natural alternative to the one you're going to buy in the store. You can actually make some lemon, which I use a lot also. Some people think that, oh, it's not good to put lemon on your face, but you go get a chemical peel. Anyway, so you can actually get some lemon and you can squeeze it in the papaya, and there you have your natural alpha hydroxy acid. The other ingredient that I choose for you guys was the milk. And oh, a good substitute also, guys, is grapefruit. Okay, now we have tomato, and I have several of these on my channel. You're mixing some tomato with some milk, or you're mixing some tomato with some yogurt. Help your skin to get rid of those pimples, skin irregularity, pimples on the skin, especially the forehead, large pores turning into sinkhole. Get them out of your face, exfoliate, and use this natural stuff. And I also want you guys to challenge me when it comes on to these things. If you have rough looking skin, spots and blemishes on the skin, these natural alternatives that I'm giving you guys will work wonders, but you got to do them on a regular. You cannot do it one time and leave it. For me, I cut a lemon, just cut it right in two, and I just dip that in some brown sugar, and I use that and exfoliate my skin. I even just melt out my little aspirin, dip my lemon in it, and exfoliate my skin. And those days when I do that, my skin is looking amazing and just glowing, and you guys are, what are you doing to your skin? All right, so definitely, guys. Now, when it comes on to a good oil, I think I already mentioned that, is the castor oil. The castor oil contains rinsolic acid, okay, for the skin. However, the castor oil is a good oil that penetrates deep into that skin, guys. It might not smell good and all of that, but the castor oil is good. For those of you with all that kind of bumps and stuff on the skin and oily skin, mix a little bit of a castor oil with some grapeseed oil and use it on the skin. You can also use a little castor oil, some grapeseed oil, add that to some brown sugar or some blended rice and use it on your skin to exfoliate your skin. You are trying to get rid of skin irregularity, meaning you're trying to get rid of the bumps and the blackheads and the whitehead and the large pores from your skin. And we're giving you the natural alternative to all of these fancy words like the alpha hydroxy acid, the beta hydroxy acid, salicylic acid, and lactic acid. Okay, now lactic acid, guys, you already know that you get that from milk. And guess what, guys? Let's talk about vitamin C. I'm watching my time, that's why I'm jumping over the place, all over the place now. Just try to stick to the notes that you guys really do need to have. Let's talk about vitamin C, guys. If you have all of that thing going on, the bumps and large pores, the textured skin going on, vitamin C should be your best friend. That is one vitamin that is not only going to boost the collagen production in the skin. And for a top of the hour, someone was asking about textured skin and boosting collagen in one sentence. Here it is. It is the vitamin C. The vitamin C is one vitamin that is going to clear the skin of hyperpigmentation. Not only that, vitamin C will help to get rid of large pores on the skin. Not only that, the vitamin C will help to get rid of the scars on the skin, the dark spots and the blemishes on the skin. Know that vitamin C is a little tricky, so when you use a lot of vitamin C on your skin, do not expose your skin too much to sunlight. I personally suggest that you use vitamin C mostly at night, okay? At night where you're out of the sun totally. Now, how do you get natural vitamin C? Natural vitamin C come in most of these citrus fruit like the lemon, the grapefruit. You get it also in the tomato. You can also get a vitamin C from blueberries. All of these things do contain, but the citrus fruit contain more vitamin C than, let's say the blueberry. Now, one fruit that contains vitamin C more than oranges and all of that is kiwi. All right, kiwi. But using kiwi topically on the skin, you might see better results using the lemon than the kiwi. However, if you have access to kiwi loaded with vitamin C, peel that kiwi and squeeze a little lemon in it and apply that. Blend it up and apply it to your face and let it sit on your face for a few. Thank you, Magdalene, for contributing $5 to our show. Thank you so much for that. So just blend that up and use it on your skin and give yourself a dose of vitamin C. Or get a facial oil that contains vitamin C and use it on the skin. Or get some natural vitamin C to use. I have a vitamin C that I'm using here. Oh, I can't reach it now, as this company actually sent it to me. And it's pure vitamin C. And they use like a lot of fruits and stuff extract to make it, and it's good. Oh, a good essential oil that you're going to get some vitamin C from is the lemon essential oil. Now, I have a little trick for you guys, and this is one trick that I practice. When I want to make my own vitamin C, natural vitamin C, I use the peel of the lemon or the peel of the lime, and sometimes I mix both together. What I do, I peel it and then I put it in some oil, most time grapeseed oil, and I let it sit in that oil for a couple of days. It's not gonna, like a week or so in a dark place, and then I take it out and I use it on my skin. What happened? The lemon peel and the lime peel contains more vitamin C than the juice itself. So when you extract that oil from the peel, you're gonna be able to get a good dose of vitamin C on your face. So textured skin, guys, blackheads, whitehead, scrapes and spots and blemishes on your skin, get friendly with vitamin C. All right, let's take a question. Hello, Rita. How are you doing? And Rita, you haven't tried the vitamin C as yet. You should. Anyway, Rita, I'll talk to you about vitamin C off here. Judeline, I think, I'm enjoying blending all the recipe in your videos. Gigi, wow, it's so amazing result to my skin. And thank you so much for that. And keep doing it. And you're going to see smooth skin, guys. Jajeta, Gigi, do you know why the skin produces more oil than necessary? Well, everyone is different, guys. Everyone is different. When the skin produces a lot of oils, it means that the skin is thinking that the skin is not having the amount of moisture that it needs, and that is why it producing it. Well, chemically and all of that, why that happened, that's something that goes on internally. But definitely the first stage is that the skin feel that you need more moisture to the skin, and that's when it starts to produce more sebum on the skin. Now, if you have dry skin, it means that the skin is full, that your skin is moisturized. And if you have oily skin, it means the skin is full, that your skin needs more moisture. However, what causes that is all about your composition that is going on in your body. Okay, now I would suggest that you drink as much water, and don't forget, guys, drink water. You might be thinking, how does oil and water come with skin? But definitely your body is made up of mostly water, so you definitely need to drink more to hydrate the skin, and the more water you drink is the better your skin is going to look. Now, when it comes on to eating, which I didn't want to get into, you can also eat and drink things to take care of your skin. When it comes on to eating a lot of dark leaf vegetables, when it comes on to taking your vitamin C, when it comes on to doing your collagen by doing your bone broth and all these things, you're going to notice that your skin will actually look better, along with helping with the natural stuff that you use on your skin topically. Okay, now why they have so many hair, skin, nails, and all of that tablets out there is because they do work. A lot of them do work because you're putting all the vitamins and minerals in your body, and therefore once you do that, your skin will look better. When you are out there in the environment, okay, whatever you do internally is not going to help the grease and dirt on your face. You got to physically take that off, and that is why we end up with skincare products to take care of the skin, to help the outward. When you drink and eat, yes, you're going to have nice texture. You might not have blackhead. You might not have all that oil going on, but you still need to get rid of the dirt and everything that land that can clog the pores on the skin. I hope I answered your question. Zinc, guys, this is one thing I totally forget. Zinc. Whenever you are buying any form of a skincare products out there, now I'm just going to talk freely and I'm going to get my message across better. When you're buying any skincare product out there, if you have textured skin, that is one word to look for, is a zinc. Now here's a little trick, guys. When it comes on to clay, like any form of a clay mask, remember the clay is from the earth, so it's going to contain what? Minerals, all the vitamins, and it's also going to have a bit of a zinc in it. So definitely use up some clay mask. Also, guys, if you have textured skin, another amazing, no joke, acne prone skin too, this one is for you. Another amazing product to use on your skin is sulfur. Sulfur, and I talk about sulfur a lot. I grew up using it on my skin, and maybe I was preventing all kinds of things going on the skin, but maybe that's why now I have smooth skin. But sulfur, guys, eczema, for those of you with eczema and all of that, psoriasis, sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. You can get sulfur to buy out there, or you can try to make your own natural sulfur. You're not going to like what I'm going to tell you to make the sulfur with, but if you can't go buy the sulfur, get yourself some onions. Yes, I said it. Juice that onion, put a little tea tree oil in it, or to cut down on the smell, put a little bit of a lavender or your favorite essential oil in it and use it on your skin. How you're going to use this lemon juice on the skin? You are going to just take a cotton pad, put it on your skin all over, deal with the smell, leave it on for 30 minutes, and then you rinse it off. That's as natural sulfur that you're going to get. If not, go and get yourself some sulfur. What I like is that they have some amazing sulfur bar. I bought a few the other day for a friend. Some amazing sulfur bar that you can find. So if you don't have to get powder, you can buy the bar soap. And some of those sulfur bar contain sulfur and zinc, because zinc is really in sulfur, but we won't get into the chemical composition of sulfur. But definitely, guys, textured skin, you have those little pimples popping up. Whether you are in your 20s or your 50s, we still get those little pimples. Use some sulfur, make a sulfur. And I always promise to make a sulfur video, and I never ever get into making it. But, you know, you watch the live show now, so you're learning that sulfur is good. The smell also is not very pretty, but you could actually dip a little bit of your favorite essential oil in the sulfur and use it on the skin. All right, do you recommend using a facial scrub brush? Yes, yes, yes. And a couple of years ago, I used to give away a lot of those on the channel. And the reason why I give a lot of them away is because I love them so, so much. I have one here. Someone sent me one this week, I think, that I'm supposed to make a video for you guys. So I'm probably going to make the video and then I give it away, or give one of you guys. So, but yes, I love me a good facial brush. I use them. I love them. I dip them in my natural products. Sometimes it takes forever to wash it back out. But yes, I use a lot of those on my skin. And I also buy those little facial massager. Those little ones that you turn on like for you and all of that. Yeah, I love those things. Definitely use it on your skin. It's going to help tremendously. Okay? All right. Now here comes another Rita. Rita Omoladi. Okay, Rita Omoladi. You're right, Gigi. Sulfur is great. Thank you for that. Hello, CCH. How are you? I don't think I've seen you for a while. Jason, it's really good for eczema. The sulfur. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Alice Day. How are you doing? Jessica Lawson. Best remedies for permanently removing wrinkles. Can you throw me light? All right, permanently removing wrinkles. Now, let me tell you something, and let me keep it real with you. There's no such thing as permanently removing wrinkles, because even if you go and you get a skin, what they call it, a facial, a tightening, whatever they call it, after a while, gravity is still going to come around. It's going to fall. Remember that wrinkles and fine lines sometimes do come from too much exposure to the sun, as if you're at a young age. But when you're aging, that's also a sign of aging, wrinkles and fine lines, because the skin is losing the collagen, it's losing its elasticity, because the body's not producing all of that keep the skin going when you're getting older. So there you get your wrinkles and fine lines. So there's nothing that is gonna stop the wrinkles and fine lines permanently. If they discover something, it means that they're gonna be able to stop the aging process, which they have been trying for so many years. But never say never, they come up with some amazing stuff. But no, but you have many things out there that will have to get rid of the wrinkles and fine lines temporary, and some of them would last a while too, but definitely not permanently. If that could happen, we wouldn't have no older people with any form of a wrinkles. Although nowadays I see old people and they look nice, the skin just looks smooth and wrinkle free, like they really age well, but they probably is taking care of themselves and using a lot of natural remedies on their self, and also having a good facial massage skincare routine going. Jackie Mom, thank you very much for information. You're simply the best. Thank you so much for that. Alicia Reader, loving the information. Very enlightening. Thank you so much for that. Lorraine, how can I keep the skin on my chest and looking good? Oh, do you want me to show you my chest? Anyway, whatever I use on my face, you notice I always like to use this word, neck and décolleté, because it means that you need to take care of your chest just the way you take care of your face and your hands. So here's a quick tip for you. Very free tip I'm giving you. I'm not even charging you for this one. Anything you use on your face, use it on your chest, okay? So when you go in your shower and you're scrubbing away at your face and your neck, take it all the way down to the chest. However, you can buy a body scrub to exfoliate, because those are a little more coarser than the one you use on your face. But take care of your body, your chest, just the way you take care of your face. The reason why you probably ask about the chest and not the head. Oh, this little hair have been giving me trouble from the other day. The reason why you probably ask about the chest instead of the body is because a lot of us sometimes we wear, what is going on? I'm turning a little red right here. Anyway, there's a little pick on my chest right here from my little bird yesterday. Anyway, so definitely, guys, exfoliate your chest area just the way you exfoliate your face. When you're in the shower, and if you don't want to do a full body scrub, just take a little scrub and just rub right here in your chest, and you have it good. And when you're done, when you're putting your moisturizer on your face, put it right here too, if you want it to look just as nice as there. However, still take care of your entire body the way you do. I'm just telling you how to get your chest as smooth and nice as your face. So you're going to do that every day, just the way you do your face. And your hands, I have a lot of videos how to take care of your hands. My hands is roller coaster. A lot of you guys might not know, but I work really, really hard with my hands. It's like, anyway, so what I do, I make some amazing stuff and I push my hands in gloves and I just keep it moisturized. If you watch my channel, like most of my videos, my hands sometimes look so dry, so rusty looking, like, no, but there's no shame in my game. It's for a reason, I don't have life easy. I work hard. Like, I want a nice life, so I work hard and I use my hands a lot. My hands have been looking ratchet now because I haven't been going to get my nails done. And guess what? None of you guys complaining about, oh, Khichi, you need to go get your nails done. Nobody's saying anything. But when I come out with my fancy nail, like, oh, devil's nails and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm not comfortable with my nails like this. I was up to do a video, guys, about the nail growing and all of that. And I totally forget because I'm trying to show you guys how to grow your nails at home naturally. Anyway, we are talking about skin irregularity as go up point because we're coming at the end, and how to get your skin looking good. So I think I'd stop at exfoliating. I'm almost sure that's where I stop. But after you exfoliate your skin, guys, you know the drill. You need to put your facial toner on the skin, and guess what? For some of you guys, you can choose to use a little estrogen depending on the skin. If you have very, very rough skin and a lot of pimples and large pores, you can use some estrogen instead of the toner, or you can use both. The reason why you're using the estrogen, because it do contain a little bit of alcohol, most estrogen do, and that is further going to help to clean the skin, to get rid of the excess grease and dirt from the skin. So guys, also remember that toner and estrogen are two different things. Toner is water-based, estrogen might have alcohol. Estrogen is a cleanser that's going to clean the skin of grease and dirt, leftover makeup, leftover from when you wash your face and you miss a spot. That's what the estrogen is going to do. For rough skin, I would suggest that you use estrogen on your skin after you wash your face. Once you wipe with the estrogen, you can rinse again. That's what I normally do, especially for those of you who have sensitive skin. You use the estrogen, clean dirt off, and you rinse again. However, some people don't rinse again, but I think you should rinse again. And then you use a facial toner, which is a leave-on, which is going to boost the collagen, hydrates the skin, and prep the skin for your amazing moisturizer. Now, when you are searching for a moisturizer for textured skin, guys, you're going to look for the words, the alpha hydroxy acid again. You're going to look for the word salicylic acid. You are also going to look for the word retinol if you're over, a certain age, looking to smooth wrinkles and fine lines. So those are some of the words you're going to look for in your store-bought moisturizer or your store-bought serum for textured skin. I think I'm going to take up this topic another time, and what I'm going to do for the next time that I'm going to do, or I might just make a video, a 10 minutes video, I'm going to go in details about the different acid, like full details, like full 10 minutes video, maybe video is better, I don't know, and salicylic acid, alpha hydroxy acid, beta hydroxy acid, and that's where you guys will get to understand. And at the end of these 10 minutes video, I'm going to give the natural alternative. So what fruits or what vegetables that you can get these things from, because we just barely touched the surface. But I hope you guys learned something, because my thing is still loaded with information here. Sunscreen, guys. A sunscreen helps to prevent wrinkles, reduce redness, and keep your skin supple. So definitely use up your sunscreen. And when chemical peel, this is a very important part of the note that I didn't get to, that I write. Why do you need a chemical peel? I think I did say it. It stimulates regrowth and even out skin textures, pigment, skin. I say all of that. See, I don't really need the notes, to be honest. All right, guys. So we are going to end the show today. Schoolgirl, hello. How are you doing? Rita, does sun damage give you bumps on? Yes, it can also. It can also give you those little fine bumps, especially on your forehead. So put your sunscreen on when you go out there. And our topic, a little thing I wanted to touch was about those pimples on your skin that doesn't have an opening. When you squeeze it, nothing coming out of it. Those are fungus, and I didn't get into it. It's a long thing. We're going to talk about it on the next show and how to get rid of those too. All right, so guys, my time is up. I hope you like the show today. I know sometimes some of you don't like this kind of educational topic. You guys just want me to tell you, what to mix. But when you know what you're doing for your skin, like I'm showing you how to break it down. So even if I make a video and I'm like, use some tomato with some milk on your skin right there and then, you could be like, oh yeah, that contains vitamin C, and oh yeah, the tomato is going to give me a little mini peel with some lime. That's how the reason why I'm introducing these words to you guys, and also so that you can, when you go out here to get your skincare products, you actually know what to look for. I'm going to take question now, guys. My time is up, so it's question time. Feel free to ask whatever question you want to ask about skin, about my personal life, whatever it is, what we cooking, what we did yesterday, and all of that good stuff. So feel free to ask. You know, honestly, guys, I haven't had any form of a fun for a long time. Free cartel. Can baking soda exfoliate the skin? I have dark spot around my cheeks, and that is actually one of my favorite things to use. And now I'm mixing it with the rice and a little bit of green tea or a little bit of a coffee. Yes, it's good. And my one of my favorite is with coconut oil, especially when I have a lot of makeup on and I really want to get it. I put a little bit of that baking soda in the coconut oil and just rub it on my skin. And I have a few videos using baking soda also. I find it to really and truly help my skin, so I use it a lot. Juliana, Khichi, I've been a long time since you read my message. I still love you. Oh, are you talking about the comment section? Are you talking about on the chat here? Let me know, because I've been MIA from the comments, okay? No joke. But this week, guys, things is back up and running. I love you too, Julian, and I still remember you don't get your present as yet. All right, photogenic. What's good for a dark spot for under the titties? Cornstarch. You're gonna make sure you wash it as you normally wash your body, and if it's long, you're gonna lift it and you're just gonna exfoliate on the there with your regular body exfoliator, whatever you're using on the rest of your body. And then what you're gonna do after that, you're gonna get some cornstarch, okay? And you are gonna put it on the there at night, okay? It's gonna help. You're gonna be like, how cornstarch gonna get rid of dark? Just do it and you'll see what happens, okay? All right, so is vitamin C tablets good for the skin? That's a very good question, because a lot of times it's very tricky, okay? It's very tricky. Some people do soak the vitamin C tablets in water and use it topically on the skin. I have no problem with doing that. If you have the tablet, however, I suggest that you take it internally, and you probably, get something else. But yeah, you can actually do it. You're gonna get most benefit from just taking it instead of applying it for your skin. But just as I'm using the aspirin for the chemical peel, yes, you could use the vitamin C tablets. Just soak it and make it sure that it's totally dissolved in the water, and use a water wipe your face. Miss Ford Island Day. I'm 42, but I look more. What can I do with my face? I'm trying so many things. It's not working. All right. Quick and easy and very simple. Listen and listen carefully. All I want you to do is to wash your face twice per day. The next thing I want you to do is to exfoliate your skin. Nothing is working, so you're going to exfoliate your skin 3 to 4 times per week, or every other day. Exfoliate your skin. Now, the next thing I want you to do is to either go buy yourself a facial toner, or you're going to make one for yourself. You're 42, so the green tea facial toner is good for you. Buy one or make one. Brew the green tea, okay? Put it to cool, and there you got your facial toner. Spritz it on your face every day, AM, PM, after you wash your face. You're going to get a facial serum, okay? You can either make one or you can buy one. And I have several on my channel that you can use. Anything that said anti-aging. Then you're going to get, and let me start you off by telling you to try some oils on your skin. Just try some oil. A good oil for you is rosehip oil. If you can't get rosehip oil, you can get yourself any of the oils I like to talk about, like the morella oil or the squalene oil. Here is the tip. Find an oil that contains a lot of vitamin A. So Google it when you're done. The best oil with vitamin A. And that is the one you're going to use on the skin. Along with doing the exfoliating in between, you can do a facial mask. But just follow the rules that I just gave to you. If you follow that rule, guarantee, and I'm not even blinking, within a month, you're going to notice a significant difference on your skin. The reason a lot of us things don't work is because we don't follow the skincare routine. You got to follow the routine and you got to do it and want to do it. And not like, oh, tomorrow I'll exfoliate. I can't bother to. No, you got to do it and you're going to see result. Just try that. Forget about all the products. Forget about all of that. Focus on washing your face twice a day. Focus on exfoliating your skin 3 times a week, or let me say every other day. Focus on just putting that toner on your face, the green tea, whether you buy it or you make it, and also use an oil on your skin. Just do that. Just simple focus on. Forget everything else and do that in a month, and let me see what happens. And come back, and I bet you're gonna come back here and say something different. Okay? All right. All right, so Taryn, I mixed cornstarch and baking soda put under my breast. After working out, I had a black rash from sweating. I used coconut oil and a little and mixed with the above dead skin went away. And that's like an excellent, I was going to say baking soda too, but I didn't want it to take me off. But yes, it actually works, guys. And I hope they don't flag this video because we use the B word on it, which is, that's why I didn't use it first. But, we need to talk about these things. We really do need to talk about these things. All right, guys, so let me see if there's any other questions. If you're still watching and you didn't thumb the video up, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. To recap, today we were talking about skin irregularity and how we could actually get rid of it and how you could actually develop a skin care routine that is going to lead you to clean, clear, supple, smooth looking skin. We talk about washing the face twice a day, exfoliating your skin at least 3 times a week. We also talk about making sure to cleanse your skin. You can also use a little bit of a micellar water to cleanse the skin. We talk a lot about alpha hydroxy acid. We talk about beta hydroxy acid. We talk about what is water based, which is the alpha hydroxy, and the beta hydroxy acid is oil based. We talk about oily skin and also using oil on oily skin to slow the production of sebum down. We also talk about all the acid like the lactic acid. We also talk about salicylic acid. We also give some natural example of salicylic acid fruits that you can find salicylic acid in, such as the lemon and the papaya and grapefruit and milk for lactic acid. We also talk about vitamin C, and it's one of the best vitamins to combat skin irregularity. We also talk about, what else we talk about, guys? I don't remember what else we talk about, but we talk about a lot of things, just in case you missed some of the things that we talk about, or you can actually go back and start from the beginning of the video if you miss out on all of that. And if you're still watching and you have not yet thumbs up the video, give the video a thumbs up. Guys, we are thinking about having an after the show soon, where we could talk some personal lady star gentleman things about life, but I'm trying to make sure I get a good go ahead to do it so that we don't get in trouble in terms of like we were just talking about these things a while ago. So we're making sure that we have clear channel for it. All right, so Lucy just gave the recipe for, and we did talk about chemical peel. You could actually get a chemical peel, or you could try something at home, a homemade chemical peel. We use aspirin, we use lemon, and we also use yogurt. And we talk about the different acid that is in all of these. We use the aspirin for the salicylic acid, we use the lemon for the citric acid, and we use the yogurt for the lactic acid. So we talk a lot about acid today, and the reason for that is because these acid do works to help to get you to smooth, clear skin once you follow a skincare routine that we actually shared during this video. Okay, guys, so my time is up. Can you put up the video of how to cure varicose veins? Is there. Just go on my page and in the search put varicose veins and the videos will come up. Great info. Salute. Ivan, yes, varicose vein. All right, just go on the channel page and my face below this video. If you click on it, it's going to take you to the channel page. When you get to the channel page, just put in varicose veins or go in one of those playlists and you'll find those videos. All right. Let's see. Lauren, great video. Thank you. Asaria, that just went right up. Okay. Hello, Khichi. I have a feet problem, but I haven't seen that in your video. We do a couple of videos for feet. However, I don't know what happened to the system, but I made one video once with my own personal feet, and they actually take off the thumbnail. It was my foot, man. I don't know. So I kind of try to stay away from things that kind of trigger the system a little. But this is a good time to make a new one. But I think I probably have one or two still left videos up on the channel. So you could just type in Khichibeauty in Google feet and the video might come up. Okay, it's an older video, probably 2 or 3 is there, but yeah, a new one is due, so I'll try to make a new one and see if it's gonna, you know, get thrown off or if they're gonna let it through. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of feed videos anymore. All right, so such great Diana, can you put the okay? All right, let me see, guys. My time is up. I just saw a question and I want to see what I have here, and I know I have it somewhere. Thank you. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll give it to you. All right, so I think I was going to talk about Alex, I'm trying to answer your question, the beta carotene. I have it in the form of castor oil. I was saying a good oil to use is castor oil. Remember, beta hydroxy is this a beta hydroxy or beta carotene? Okay, beta hydroxy is normally oil based, and a good oil is grapeseed oil, castor oil, and I think I had another oil that I list that I wanted to talk about, but I don't have. And I said mix it with I forget the next oil. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that. But definitely the castor oil and the grapeseed oil. But I did have another special oil. Oh, lemon oil. That's right here. And lemon oil. Those are the 3 that you use to substitute for the beta hydroxy acid in the form of oils. All right. Thank you. And that's answering Alex, the substitute for hydroxy, beta hydroxy. All right, guys, my time is up. I'm going over. If you're still watching, and if you guys want me to do the video where I just go through the different acid in full details, comment and let me know, or just comment under this video after the video is posted and let me know, so I'll do it. All right, guys, I love you guys. No video this morning. Tomorrow I'll be back. All right, so I was talking about having a really wonderful time last night because I haven't had fun for a long time. And my neighbors, they were having a little backyard barbecue, and I was outside putting a little vegan burger on my grill. But their music and the energy and everything was like really good. So I really stayed out there until like 1:30 last night, just chilling in the backyard, and I had a few drinks, which I haven't had for a long time. So I feel like I'm getting back to my old self. I woke up this morning, I actually sent out a message to the members, and I do a lot of little stuff that I didn't feel like doing for a while now. So your girl is back, guys, and this week I'm going to be bringing you a lot of videos and a lot of new information, and being here answering your questions, answering your comments, and getting back into the swing of thing. I love you guys. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.